Okay, what is gratitude and why is it missing from our lives? I'm drawing a person who looks like that person has gratitude. So uh, those are supposed to be palms facing up. So, as Louis Schwartzberg explains in his TED Talk, gratitude comes from four things. And he doesn't say this explicitly, but I derived it his from his video. So the first thing is that you recognize today. This is a picture of a sun, you know, and when it's today, you're like, yeah, it's today. And you also recognize the beauty that's on Earth. You can be gracious for that. You recognize the colors, the fact that you're alive. There's a lot of things just for existing, basically. This is existing. So then there's also the fact that others exist. So you recognize their uniqueness. You recognize their smiles. This is what you have gratitude for. But then there's also the one that might be forgotten, which is just the fact that we ourselves can give. So the fact that we can give to others is something that is part of the gratitude. So I would to answer the second question, I'm going to show how gratitude is missing from our lives by showing how this four-part framework, 1, 2, 3, 4, can be applied to other modes of living. So what I mean is that this framework can be used to describe other things, like, for instance, this guy is getting things done. So in contrast to gratitude, we're going to check to see if this framework here, 1 through 4, maps on the same for getting things done. So for today, do you get things done today? Yes. For the fact that the world exists, just using that as your platform for getting things done, as opposed to having gratitude for it, yes. For others, getting things done, achieving the objective is the otherness that you appreciate in getting things done. So it's not just coming from yourself to get things done. And also, to get things done, yeah, it's all about what you can give in order to create that effectiveness. So while gratitude, the difference between these two things, even though the same framework works, is that gratitude is all about infusing beauty and love into all of these things, whereas getting things done is all about creating effectiveness. So, beauty and love, and recognizing today what exists, others, and what we can give leads to gratitude, whereas effectiveness, getting things done, comes from looking to how these things can be geared towards effectiveness. And it's possible, it's possible that any mode of living might be understood by mapping it onto this framework. And to answer the very first question, we often forget about gratitude because there's other modes of living that have a good reason to exist, like getting things done.